Round 1, Eastern Conference, the NBA Playoffs. The Heat know that stats, seeds, records are nothing. A storm has been brewing, and they are determined to bring a surge of energy in the opening game against the New York Knicks. Round 1, Game 1, the NBA Playoffs, coming up next.
Welcome, everyone. The regular season is in the books. The battle for the East begins. Round 1, Game 1. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will be joining us from the sideline. So the opening lineup for the Heat, we've got Tyler Hero. Adebayo is out there with Wiggins. Then there's Terry Rozier. And it's Ware in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Knicks, OG Anunoby is out there with Hart. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Towns. And it's Bridges in at the 2, taking a look at New York. And you know, Greg, they've worked so hard to establish home court advantage, and they may need it, having drawn a brutal opponent here in round 1.
Not much of a reward for the season that they just had. You know, many prognosticators think this series could go either way. That makes it crucially important for them to take this first game.
But they're just so happy to be here, right? All the season, all the practices and games, just to be here is such a reward.
A lot of excitement, but also a certain level of anxiety.
Here's Brunson, following the score by Miami. Clock at 4. A shot that time, not on target. Great D that time from Hero. Releases. It's good from the top of the key.
And there's no hesitation from Hero. When the shot's there for him, he is looking to let it fly.
Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Tom Thibodeau. D.A.?
I asked Coach about facing off against Bam Adebayo, and he told me the dangerous thing about Bam is his versatility. He's able to play different roles for his team depending on the matchup. And that versatility makes it difficult to game plan against him. Guys?
Thanks, David.
It's nice to see Rozier being the aggressor, dictating the action, putting the defender on defense.
It's his first trip to the line. Come on. 2 shots. Good from Rozier.
You know, and every year it just seems like Rozier gets better. You see his drive, the hunger, the desire to keep improving.
And both free throws good for Rozier.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Pass to Hart. Here's the floater, and it's laid in by Brunson.
Amazing floater from Brunson. He continues to show how dangerous he can be.
Hero kicks to Adebayo, and there's the try. It's rebounded by New York. Here's Brunson. It's hauled in by Hero. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Adebayo. Hero against Brunson. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Hart. Great D that time from Adebayo.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Pass to Bridges. Over Rozier. And there's Bridges on the assist from Brunson. And it's a tie ball game.
Simple inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
Here's Ware. Rozier looking around. Here's the screen. Oh, and here's the alley-oop. Towns with the steal. Here's the break. Here's Hart. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, you want to be aggressive and get the other guys on their heels.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Make some noise, and we'll send one your way.
Switch here. Hawkins is checked in. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Hero against Brunson. Top of the key. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
The defense will take that miscommunication. Not even close.
Miles McBride's checked in for New York. Knicks have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Now Towns.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
There's 1:59 left here in the opening quarter. Miami trailing. Outside Rozier. Here's Hero. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Well, I love the way Hero was able to work his way to that rebound and make a score out of nothing.
Towns for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Towns has got 5 now.
The shots are certainly falling for him here in the early stages.
Pass to Adebayo. Heat moving the ball around. 1:16 left in the first quarter. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Well, his shot has come such a long way, and now it's a big part of Bam's repertoire.
McBride passes to Anunoby. To the paint, trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. McBride finds Hart. Towns sets the pick for Hart. Off target with his 3. Miami's on 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Hero passes to Adebayo. Over Hart. And Adebayo gets it to go on the assist from Hero. And that's now 7 points for Bam Adebayo. Here's McBride. Look it off the crossover.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here's Rozier. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Pass to Towns. Right with a screen on Hero. Towns for 3. It's a tie game in New York. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And we're ready to get back into the action here in game one. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Jaime Jaquez is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Robinson. Then it's Wiggins. And it's Burks in at the point guard. Banked in off the glass. Burks has got his first bucket of the night.
Well, that's what you're looking for. Shots from point-blank range.
Pass to Hugporty. Back to McBride. To the middle. Trying to find Achua and gets it to him.
Well, he can play the floor because he gets off the ground so well.
15.
And so it's Burks bringing it up now for the Miami Heat. He takes it in. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. New York trailing. Pass to Achua. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaime Jaquez. That is his first foul of the game.
First team.
Mitchell, he's checked in for the Heat.
Substitution on the court.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Brunson driving in. Count that one. Brunson's got his second bucket of the night.
Playing bigger than he looks. Brunson has a lot of heart.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Dance cam. Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen, and you show up your best move. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Somebody doesn't have rhythm. Get down.
Making a change here. Highsmith is checked in.
Substitution on the court.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. And here is Robinson. Still scoreless. Anderson passes to Robinson. Good. The Heat lead by 2.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Pass to Achua. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaime Jaquez. That'll be his second foul of the game.
2 fouls for him now in the first half. He's going to have to be really smart going forward.
And Miami making a change here. Love's checked in. Here's McBride. Jaquez defending. Second chance shot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Jaquez. The Knicks shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Burks, he's checked in for Kevin Love. He doesn't get the second one. The Heat with the lead. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Known for his versatility and slow motion style of play, Anderson remains a vital role player for this team.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. Free throw, good, Anderson. And the Heat with some changes. Ware's checked in, and it's Tyler Hero in for Alec Burks. And both free throws good for Anderson. Knicks trail by 3. Brunson outside. There's a screen by Achua. Here's Hart. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
New York shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Hart at the line. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good. Hart. And Hart drops them both. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Pass to Anderson. Anderson with the screen for Robinson. Back to Anderson. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. The Heat lead by 3.
How about the pass right there by Robinson, showing once again that he's a total team player.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Resourceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
Well, you've got to be creative when you're up against a bigger defender.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. So for the Knicks, Towns, he's checked in for Precious Achua. And OG Anunoby subbed in for Miles McBride.
1 shot.
That one falls for Brunson.
In one area where Brunson's improved is in the clutch. He's a monster in crunch time. Nice to have a player you can depend on in those key situations.
Now Hero. Good on the triple.
Tyler Hero.
Hero's got 7 points.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Brunson against Hero. Shot is good, and the Heat's lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Brunson.
Yeah, he's picking it up here in the second quarter after a slow start.
Hero from long range. Bridges with the board.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Anunoby. No scoring in this one. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Bridges against Anderson. Goes to the reverse layup and cranks it in. He has 6.
And sometimes you forget how long Anderson is. Possessing a 7'2" wingspan, it makes him a problem inside.
Now here's Brunson. 9 points in the game so far. Anunoby. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
For Miami, they've gotten all but one of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive. Here's Hero. He's got 7. No good on the 3. On the wing, Anunoby. Marquez defending. Hart, no good. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. The Knicks making a switch here. McBride's checked in. Then for the Heat, Bam Adebayo's checked in for Anderson. Wiggins comes in for Jaime Jaquez. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Duncan Robinson. .111 left to play here in the second quarter. Bridges outside. Back to McBride. Left side, Towns. And Anunoby gets it to go on the assist by Towns.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Hero passes to Adebayo. Back to Hero. Pass to Wiggins. And stolen by Anunoby. Wiggins with the block.
His length gives Wiggins an advantage on the D. He can get his hand to shots that a lot of other players would not be able to impact. And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Now here's Towns. He has 5. And Adebayo sends it back.
That's great anticipation by Bam. He sees the game so well, doesn't he?
As Rozier. That shot off. Bridges with some nice defense. 1 second left. That shot is off. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Miami ahead, up 4. And it checks down and sends it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Coach. Your team has found success when they've gotten the ball into the paint. Is that the goal, to do more of that in the second half?
Yeah, we want to play inside out, force them to collapse, and then we got to share the ball. We have to make quick decisions. When we move the ball quickly, we'll get good shots. But if we hold on to it, they're not going to be high percentage shots.
The ball finds energy, right? Thanks, Coach. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot. You are so low. Give it up for the participants.
And thank you for joining us. 2 quarters in the books and a Game 1 deficit for the New York Knicks.
You know, I love what they're doing, being patient on offense, getting high percentage looks, keep feeding the beast.
Yeah, some of it's approach, but a lot of it is they have great interior scorers.
And looking at where the Knicks stand in this series, guys, how important is the first game of the series?
Very important, Ernie. You learn a lot about yourselves and your opponent. Teams will attack and try to exploit your weaknesses.
And after game one, it's all about how you cover up those weaknesses. Force your opponent to shake up their approach, man.
Yeah, moves and counter moves. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round one. One guy who's been getting it done is Jalen Brunson.
That must be ice water in his veins. Such an important game, and he plays superb basketball in that opening half.
Yeah, kind of what you expect from a guy of his caliber. Don't be surprised if his second half is just as good.
Miami leading by 4. They've got Karl Anthony Towns, Jalen Brunson out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Bridges with the steal. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And there you see the basketball IQ Bridges has. Natural court sense. He knows exactly where to be.
Wiggins finds Rozier. That ball's nice feed that time from Wiggins. That's 7 points for Terry Rozier.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Well, if you have the killer instinct he showed there, it doesn't matter what the size disadvantage is.
Now here's Brunson. 9 points in the game so far. Just 5 on the clock. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Tyler Hero picks one up.
Oh, staying strong inside. Brunson going right into the coverage to get the call.
New York shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. The first free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Outside Rozier. Hero against Brunson. Jacks up a 3. He can't get that one. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for New York. Trailing by 2. Pass to Bridges for the lead. Drills the three-pointer. Bridges got his 3rd basket of the night.
No hesitation from Bridges. He gets the ball and is primed to take that shot.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. The Heat have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. There's Hero with a 3. That one's not going to go.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Pass to Towns. Back to Brunson. The close-range shot is good from Brunson.
They are on fire to start the second half. 3 for 3 and looking totally insane.
And there's the foul. Will go on Josh Hart. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Hero. 7 points in the game. Rozier with the ball to the paint. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Second team foul.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. There's Hero with the 3.
They've come out a little cold after that halftime break. Just 1 of 5 from the field to start the third quarter.
Bridges kicks to Brunson. Pass to Towns. Higgins outside. Adebayo down low. He's guarded by Anunoby. It'll go, and the Knick lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Adebayo.
Yeah, Adebayo's really good at facing up from mid-range. Buries the jumper there.
Back to Brunson. Anunoby passes to Brunson. New York moving the ball around. Pocket 6. Towns sets the pick for Hart. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Miami's gotten blanked from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Carries it from three-point range.
And he is so good from deep. Hero puts up high percentages on high volume.
Now, here's Bridges. He's got 7. Out to Brunson. Tries again. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
And man, can Brunson get going in a hurry? He's got his fingerprints all over this one.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
Time for your Knicks 7th half squad. Give it up for attention fans. Now on the court is your Knicks squad. Get loud and let them hear it. It's T-shirt time. We know you want one, so make some noise.
So for the Knicks, Achua, he's checked in for Josh Hart. Miles McBride comes in for OG Anunoby. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Jalen Brunson. New York on D. Anderson outside. Outside Robinson. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Payne's shot is good.
Not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the help.
The Heat trail by 3. There's 1:26 left in the third quarter. Anderson the screen. Robinson for 3. Offensive rebound. Anderson finds Jaquez. Good on the three-point shot. Jaquez has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. New York's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Here's Bridges. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And Bridges is a crafty player. Knows how to draw whistles and get to that line.
For New York, they have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. And the first one drops.
And a talented swingman. Bridges is someone to keep an eye on as he continues to round out his game.
Burks, he's checked in for Adebayo. Both free throws good from Bridges.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Burks looking around. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Burks has got it all tied up now for Miami.
And not sure what you can do with a guy like that. With his handles, he can just take defenders to school.
Payne finds Towns. Towns the screen. Bridges attacking.
And earlier in his career, Bridges was tentative about putting the ball on the floor. Not anymore.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
At the line, 2 shots.
No good on that one. Mitchell, he's checked in for Miami. And he sinks the second.
They're ahead, but if they don't get a stop here, that free throw could prove critical.
Outside Robinson. We've got 13 seconds left in the third. 6 on the shot clock. Anderson with the screen for Robinson. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Knicks lead by 1. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter. Next. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. On the court for the Heat, Mitchell is out there with Duncan Robinson. Then there's Jaime Jaquez. Then there's Anderson. And it's Highsmith in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Anderson. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. Anderson passes to Jaquez. And they'll get another chance. And he comes up with the deuce.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Now here's Brunson.
And Brunson, a very physical player. Someone that understands how to bait defenders into fouling.
And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Knicks.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs him.
Mitchell passes to Anderson. Robinson with it. Drives to the hoop. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, credit Robinson for evolving his game. He's gotten much better attacking off the dribble.
Here's Cohen, guarded by Robinson. To the right side. Brunson against Mitchell. Pass to Hakordi. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists now in this one.
51-49.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. At the elbow, it's Robinson. Pass to Hackett. And stolen by Achua. Inside. Back to Brunson. There's a screen by Achua. Brunson the pass to Achua. 4 on the shot clock. Here's McBride. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Clearly a foul.
Miles McBride at the line, 2 shots.
First one falls for him. So it's both teams making substitutions here. He hits both from the stripe. And it's Adebayo with the ball for Miami. Trailing by 4. Ball's knocked loose. Jaquez outside. For 3. And the 3 ball is good.
Well, Jaquez doesn't shoot a lot of threes, but he can hit those when he's feeling it.
Down low. Achua inside. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And the Knicks lead by 3.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Knicks have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Now here's Brunson.
Where? Third personal foul, 13 foul. Jalen Hudson at the line, 2 shots.
The first one falls. The Heat making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in. And And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Hero. And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus.
All right, fans, it's dance can time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching. Let's see those best moves. You're off beat.
With an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. Now, Coach talked all about fouls in that huddle. He reminded them, play defense with our feet. Beat them to the spots. Hands straight up. Don't give them a chance to blow the whistle on us. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. On defense, the Knicks. Higgins outside from the arc. Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Anunoby. And the 3 off target. Rozier fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play change for him.
A great sign of how confident Rozier is. He wants to be the leader, and you need your leader to come through with buckets like that.
Terry Rozier III. One shot.
What's up?
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. Brunson against Hero. Here's Towns. Off target with the open look.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open and not able to connect that time.
Hero pitch to Wiggins. Got a piece of it. Adebayo passes to Rozier. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for New York. The lead is 2.
Where? 4th personal foul, 4th team foul. Josh Hart at the line, 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Yeah, he's a guy you want at the line, and clearly not affected by the moment.
To the inside. And stolen by Anunoby. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul. 15 foul. OG Anunoby at the line, 2 shots.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that puts them up by 5. Here's Hero. 1:24 left in the fourth quarter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Hero is so confident. When he's looking to score inside, he does not back away from contact.
Drops the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
Well, remember, Hero came into the league as a scorer, and he's only gotten better, continuing to round out his game.
And Hero drops them both.
And that would have been a killer if he missed one of those, but he was rock solid. That trims the lead now to a 1-possession lead.
Brunson with it. Now defended by Adebayo. Brunson off the dribble. Chalk up 2 there.
Showing time and time again he is comfortable being that first option. Brunson delivering in the clutch.
Defensive foul, charge 2. That's his first personal. Team is over the limit. Jalen Brunson at the line. 1 shot.
And he caps that off in style. He gets the finish with the harm. Huge possession there to extend the lead.
Now, Hero. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Well, they really needed a hoop, and Hero steps up.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. 4-point game. Bridges kicks to Hart. Brunson against Hero. And it's blocked. Here's Rozier.
And Rozier's not one to be afraid to take things into his own hands. He'll get inside and get physical.
Rozier with her. At the line. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And he makes both free throws. 40 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That'll be his second foul of the game. Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
Now, Hero to tie it up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Josh Hart.
Well, defensively, you have to do your best to guard Hero without fouling because he's nearly automatic from the line.
It's the first, and that narrows the gap to 1. And it's tied up with that one.
How fantastic was that? One mistake and the game's over, but he gets it done.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page.
Break their dash through.
Shot and game clock separated by 4. Brunson goes in. Got it.
Big time basket at a big time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now in terms of strategy here. Any thoughts?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
Here's Hero. Count it! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Well, they're right to trust Hero in these moments. He's a very reliable scoring option.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared.
Here they are, your Knicks set basketball. On the court is your Ice Squad. It's time for T-shirts.
There's 18 seconds left in the game. Hero against Brunson. Releases. Ooh, off-wide. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Towns is out there with Hart. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the 2 spot.
Oh, my. So much force in Bam's game right there.
And so it's New York with it after the Heat pick up 2. Towns pitch to Bridges. Pass to Brunson. Oh, Brunson wheeling his way in there.
Big-time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
Yeah, look, that shot took loads of height. 0 fear.
And there's a whistle. It goes on Mikal Bridges. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Hero. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 8 rebounds in this game. On the wing, Anunoby. That's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat, but a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
A minute into overtime and what has been a great game so far. Hero against Brunson. Hero, no good. And so Anunoby will bring it up for New York. Pass to Towns. Out to the right wing. Here's Brunson. Brunson bullies his way inside.
Making the defense look hopeless. Brunson so clever with his ball handling.
That's good by Hero. Hero's got 20 points.
And, you know, some guys shrink as the game tightens. Hero calls for the ball. Clutch.
Here's Brunson. Pass to Hart. Anunoby is screen on Wiggins. Hart, that's good.
Well, it's a 3-point shooting lead. Guys like him are so important for spaces.
Brunson against Hero. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one is on Towns.
And this guy is a gamer. Hero embraces any draw a foul while taking the shot.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 2 here. And Hero drops them both. For New York, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far here in overtime. Here's Brunson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Hey, guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
The first one, and that will put them up by 2. And he is unable to get the second one. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 4 on their shots here in overtime. There's Hero with a 3. Again, the miss by the Heat.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Brunson the pass to Anunoby. Brunson kicks to Anunoby. A three-pointer, no good. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Good ball movement here by Miami. Here's Hockey over Hart. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1. Hart. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. He knocks down the clutch free throw.
Yeah, good play on the front end to finish, despite getting hacked there and big on the back end to hit the free throw.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, they'll likely only get 1 shot at this. They need to make it count.
Brunson surveying the D.
Yes! I mean, it's just fun to
back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
And this is it, guys. Down one, they've got just enough time to work it around for a good shot, and it better be a good shot because it's the only shot they have.
Here's Hero.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call a timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Guys, what are their best options now?
And they've got enough time left to get a good look. It's got to be quick, but it doesn't have to be a heave. You can still catch, turn, and shoot. They've got one shot at it here, obviously. It's a make-or-break situation.
To win it. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum is so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game two.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Tyler. It wasn't easy. They came at you after the half.
Yeah, you know, they came out in the second half, made a lot of shots, put a lot of pressure on us. You know, we fought back good, though. Second unit came in and fought for us, and, you know, that's all we can ask for, to keep fighting. And, you know, it's a long game, a lot of possessions, just continuing to fight and get this W.
Well, you came out on top at the end, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Tyler Hero.